watching KRON 4 News at 5.
At this time, there is nothing to rebut his statements regarding the fact that he acted in self-defense.
Now at 5, with the much-discussed surveillance video being released today, San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins is standing by her decision not to file charges against that security guard who shot and killed Banco Brown at a Walgreens last month. Just a few hours ago, her office released the store security video, police body camera video, witness interviews, and police interviews that led to her decision. Thanks for joining us tonight on KRON 4 News at 5 o'clock. I'm Grant Lotus.
And I'm Vicki Liviakis. Our KRON 4's Haaziq Madyun has the video and comments from the DA.
This surveillance video shows it was 54 seconds. That is how long the physical altercation lasted between security guard Michael Anthony and alleged shoplifter Banco Brown before Anthony unholstered his gun and fatally shot Brown back on April 27, 2023, at this Walgreens on Market Street in San Francisco. The video was released by San Francisco District Attorney Brooke Jenkins as part of an evidence package outlining the DA's decision not to press charges in the deadly shooting.
That report outlines not only the facts of the case as well as witness statements, but the law and how we arrived at our conclusion that we were unable to proceed with criminal charges.
According to the SFPD interview transcript of statements, one of the witnesses saw Brown spit on the security guard, take a fighting stance, and then heard the guard say, "Don't do it, step back." Then there was a gunshot. In Michael Anthony's video statement to police, he says Brown verbally threatened to stab him with a knife prior to the shooting.
If it was a life and death situation, if I was going to be stabbed or anything, I did what I had to do.
Although Anthony told investigators that Brown threatened to stab him, the DA says the security guard never actually saw a knife or any other weapon, and she explains why that wasn't necessary.
That no, he did not indicate that he saw a knife. What he said was, I saw a movement that led me to believe something dangerous was about to happen to me. Could have been a knife, could have been whatever it was. I believed that I was in imminent danger. And the law doesn't require that you wait and see. Is it a gun? Is it a knife? Is it scissors? The law allows you to have a perception and a belief so long as it's reasonable.
But not everyone shares the same view of what happened in that video. San Francisco Supervisor Shaman Walton had this to say after seeing it. Quote, "Where is the perceived threat? DA Jenkins' decision to not charge gives every armed security guard in San Francisco a license to have an open season to shoot and kill black and transgender people for alleged shoplifting," unquote. The DA pushes back.
There was a lot of politics being played by other leaders in this city that contributed to that distrust and to that temperature. And so for me, like I said, from the outset, even before anything went to the Board of Supervisors, I had made a statement that we would release a report so that the public would understand.
What the public will understand now that all of the evidence has been released in the Banco Brown deadly shooting remains to be seen. In San Francisco, Haaziq Madyun, KRON 4 News.